just finished page 354 of my essay detailing my anger of Green Book and Bohemian Rhapsody taking home the top awards at the Golden Globes, and now I have to wake up this morning to this news. It's a good thing I've had my bowl of black coffee mixed with 1 cup of grape nuts. This year's Oscar nominations were hosted by Kumail Nanjiani and Tracee Ellis Ross, with much of the talk having to do with waking up super early and mispronouncing names. It was more awkward than watching Andy Cohen and John Tesh MC the George H.W. Bush funeral. Especially when Ross kept repeatedly complimenting Kumail on how wonderful he was as the cab driver from Deadpool. Oof! And with the documentary short nomination of period end of sentence, I think the hosts were just reading the cue cards too literally. There was a lot of surprises in this year's nominations, most notably the YouTube error screen walking away with the most nominations in every single category. This year is most certainly not going to be without controversy. Amy Adams received a Best Supporting Actress nomination for Vice, even after discovering her decade-old tweets saying horrific things about the Twiddlebugs. And don't even get me started on Ralph Breaks the Internet's Best Animated Film nomination, with its lead character being voiced by disgraced producer Harvey Weinstein. I know it's the Oscars, but you need to forget about him! This was a fantastic year for Black Panther and Black Klansman, nominated in several categories. Not that the voters have seen them, they just want to see Armand White jump out a window. The visual effects nominations are simply killing time before next year's inevitable effects sweep of A Dog's Way Home, not to mention another Cinema Snob movie's 2020 shoe-in for hair and makeup. I required the best razors. Best Score spotlights this year's greatest in black cinema, such as nods for the 4 blackest movies of the year: Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, Black Panther, and Mary Poppins Returns. While Rami Malek's fake teeth are the first acting nomination for a prop, what's really going to set the internet ablaze is when Twitter assumes that it was the Puppet movie for which Melissa McCarthy was nominated. Though it wouldn't be the Oscar nominations without snubs, and 2019 has plenty of them, such as Sup Dog by Drake for Best Original Song for Isle of Dogs being shut out, and acting snubs for Darby Sullivan for Names Written in Silence, Nastasia McElroy for The Vision of the Wind, Veronica Jamsworth for The Rose's Edge, and The Trident from Aquaman. I also want every white actor taken off of these nominations and replaced with the talking road from If Beale Street Could Talk. Haven't actually seen that movie, I just assume it's about a talking street voiced by Damon Wayans. But the real crime of human nature to take place in the new year of 2019 is this laughable list of Best Picture nominations, meaning I'm just gonna focus on the ones I hate. As a white video essayist, I feel it's imperative that I sit producer Octavia Spencer down and tell her how her movie did race wrong. I cannot believe this is the Peter Farrelly movie to get nominated, especially compared to the snubbing of Me, Myself, and Irene, cinema's first hard look at multiple personality disorders after years of parody films like Sybil. And do these nominations mean I'm gonna have to actually watch A Star is Born? I've already decided that I think it's the most trite thing ever. Don't mind that sound at the door. That's just the sound of real movie critics wanting to shove their ticket stubs to Life of the Party up my ass for wasting hate breath on these nominations. I don't see any of the year's actual bad movies. But we've already decided that Green Book is this year's okay movie that you're supposed to hate. If the Oscars didn't get rid of their Best Popcorn Movie category and the It's Popular So It Sucks category, it'd be a shoo-in! Plus, Bohemian Rhapsody already has this year's Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close award for mediocre to badly reviewed movie with a lot of nominations. I will be tuning in February 24th for the Oscar ceremony with my tweet fingers a-ragin'. And as always, do not at me. I did not ask for your opinion on this cereal.